The NCAA basketball tournament isn't the only thing that you can watch this weekend. Movie reviewer Greg Russell is here to share what else you can see in theaters or from your own couch.
Let's start with a new film in the MonsterVerse franchise.
There you go.
Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, actually, they're working together. For the first time in 61 years, Kong and Godzilla working together because there's some bad things inside the middle of the earth that are coming out to take over the world. And so these two guys get together to save the planet.
It's the follow-up to the last Kong versus Godzilla movie, which I thought they did a good job with.
Yeah, so we've got a clip. Let's check it out.
What is that?
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
The last time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Well, this looks very dramatic. Who would ever have thought you would have known of King Kong and Godzilla working together? But I guess the common enemy makes them friends?
That's right, because they want to, be around for a long time themselves, so work together. They'll make it happen.
So they can continue to fight more in the future.
That's right.
Now, it's not the first time they've teamed up, though.
No, in fact, the very first time was 61 years ago. Wow. King Kong versus Godzilla. And just the look of the monsters alone will make you laugh. King Kong looked like something your cat would spit up, and Godzilla just looked like something out of a bad,
that is hilarious.
Junior high art project.
As he said, you were talking about a different movie. It looks like the costume came from Party City.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, Five Below. Here.
Five Below comes through in a pinch.
That's right.
First of all, I'm digging the Motown T-shirt. I know I'm totally going off script right now. What made you wear this today?
In honor of our dear friend Martha Reeves, getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Beautiful event. I talked to friends and family who were there, and they just talked about how great it was. And Martha just looked like a queen. I know you saw the pictures.
Well, she deserved it, right?
That's right. Congratulations,
it was
Martha.
time. I'm so glad that happened. All right, so let's move on to our. Oh, wait, we didn't get the reels.
No, we gotta get the reels.
I'm sorry, I thought you got the reels.
How many reels?
We're going to give it a four reels. Because you know what you're getting when you're going in to see this.
That's true. Okay. You're not going in looking for some Academy Award-winning dramatic story.
Right.
It's a good popcorn movie.
That's absolutely.
Okay. Good popcorn movie with much better costumes than they've ever before in life.
That's for sure.
All right. Well,
I love that. I was going to say that shot of Kong and Godzilla running together in slow-mo. That looks like me and my girlfriend running for the buffet line. That's exactly.
You know she's watching, right?
Do it.
And she's beautiful. So
she is.
You're like.
Well, we love food.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Right.
He said it. I did. There we go.
I know. We were like, we're not part of this.
Like, better move over.
Right, me,
Tiny
Greg, we're like.
bit.
All right. Coming up next, a movie that was shot right here in Detroit called Match Made. What's this one about, Greg?
Andre Butler put this together. It's a nice rom-com. It's about a guy and a girl who both know that they should be together, but something always gets in the middle. And so I got a chance to talk with him about it. He also wrote the movie, talking about that, as well as making the movie here in Detroit. Hey, got to ask you, charming story. You're the writer. Where did it come from?
Well, it's something that I basically just developed an interest in. That is writing and telling stories that would actually encourage people, inspire people to live what I like to call the future that God has for them. And so Match Made was birthed out of that. And we're excited about it.
Oh, absolutely. And I think all of us who watch it can always remember back when we were single. We'll see ourselves in some of the characters, that's for sure, right?
Yes, absolutely. The characters live real life. That's one of the things that we wanted to make sure we portrayed. People have to deal with temptations. They deal with a lot of different relationship challenges, and there's a lot of laughing. So we make sure that it's a lot of fun.
That's for sure. Also, the movie shot here in Detroit, and gotta thank you for making, you made the city and everything just look so great. Talk about shooting here.
Well, we really wanted to show our city. We really wanted to show it off. And we felt like we did that. We felt like we did a really good job of helping people see what Detroit really is like. And we were we've heard some great feedback about that as well. And so it's something that we were really happy that we were able to pull off.
So, where can people find this movie?
They can find Match Made on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and of course, YouTube. The easiest way to get to it is just to go to matchmademovie.com, and you can find all the links there.
All right. Executive producer, writer, Andre Butler, thank you so much for your time and look forward to seeing so much more from you in the future.
Thank you.
All right, Greg. Yeah. Great conversation.
It was very nice. Like I said, very nice movie. I mean, you're looking for something fun this weekend? Boom, pop it on.
All right. Well, there you go. So you think it was good? It's worth it? Yeah. It's on Tubi.
On Tubi and also shot here. And you got to love it. Detroit.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. All right. Finally, if people are up for binging a new series, you say that they can check out Girls State. Now, this one might be empowering for young girls, you say?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is real because the people who did this one also did Boys State a couple of years back. And they get together in the Midwest and teach kids about government. So they've got a girl who's running for president, another running for vice president, also Supreme Court justices and the like. Got to talk to the series makers, and here we go. Let's talk about, just getting involved in this project. I mean, it definitely had to be something very gratifying.
We did not know anything about the programs. We both grew up in California, and Boys and Girls Day exists here, but neither of us knew about it. So to learn about it, that there's this space where kids come together from such different politics and face-to-face build government together just seems so wild, and what an interesting laboratory to visit to understand what's happening in the adult state. So we made Boys State in 2018, showed it in 2020, and then always knew we were going to do a Girl State follow-up.
Wow, yeah. And say, like, it's really interesting because, Jesse, it's like you're hearing young people, talk, but even with the way they were sounding with a lot of stuff, it's like, boy, they sound like, old-time, people who have been in politics for years.
The young women in our film are really politically sophisticated. They're very ambitious. We have someone who wants to be president in 2040. She's already planning her campaign. I mean, these girls really are ready to take charge. And that's what we love about them. They're just incredibly bright, incredibly ambitious. We get to follow them through this very intense week as they run for governor. There's a Supreme Court at Girls State, and they're dealing with hard issues, the same issues that we as a country are wrestling with, they're dealing with, and they know their facts. They're ready to debate. They're ready to talk. And unlike the adults, they can actually talk to each other.
I agree with you. I was thinking the same thing, while watching it. It's like, at least they're working together.
How cool. I think that's so important too.
It is.
Especially nowadays, I think there should be more education about the government and more empowering people to get into government because no matter what side you fall on, it's really important nowadays.
It really is. And they learn a lot by being a part of that. So, yeah, check it out.
And feeling like you actually have some agency in this, right? Like I can do something about this. So this is awesome. Yeah. This is great. So Greg, where can people get more of your interviews?
Just go to movieshowplus.com, check out more stuff there. And also, hey, who knows? We give away stuff all the time.
He's got good stuff.
Rita's happy about
Thank you
that.
so much, Greg.